Yellow. Who you gonna call? TENIME here. Welcome, welcome, Ghostbusters. How's everyone doing today? Catch any spooks, spirits, or specters lately? Today, we're looking at the Hasbro HasLab 2-in-the-box Ghost Trap and PKE meter. I first want to thank JR for allowing me to get this. Not that I had to ask his permission, but he bought my Maddie Collector Ghost Trap and PKE so I could afford this. So thank you, JR. That also means that I unfortunately will not be able to compare those to these, but if he hadn't bought them, I wouldn't have been able to get these. So today's music is brought to us by Aries Beats, Diamond Ace, Ghost Rifter, Jiggler, Moochie, and Vira, my typical 80s playlist. I am, of course, wearing my uniform. I do have a khaki one with the GB1 patch, and while that is definitely my preferred movie, this is my preferred uniform. So I don't have the p-hose on because I'm sitting. I don't have the boots on because, well, you wouldn't see them and they'd be uncomfortable. And then there's no way I was going to wear that. So this is the Hasbro Spengler wand from Afterlife and the Afterlife HasLab Egon Spengler proton pack. So, I just knocked a mini puff off. It will time out. I have not put in any timer kills or extensions. There's some good ones out there, and I have my eyes on a few, and just haven't pulled the plug yet, because when I open this up, I want to open it up once. So I'm going to put the battery pack in the power cell compartment. I'm going to replace the ribbon cable. I'm not going to go as extreme hog as it powers off. I'm not going to go as extreme hog as a lot of people have. But Save battery. There we go. But this is not a review of the HasLab Proton Pack. All right, so we're pulled back because I wanted, obviously the box is enormous, and I wanted to be able to fit everything on camera. So before we get started, we still have a couple weeks left in December, but I just wanted to wish happy birthday to the rest of December birthdays. So happy birthday, Mike. Happy birthday, Alex. Happy birthday, Sam. Happy birthday, Allie. And happy birthday, Scott. I hope the rest of the month and the rest of the year treats you all very well. Hope you all have great birthdays. Let's crack into this thing, shall we? The front. So something that I loved about the Proton Pack and something that I love about this is the box, the presentation. I still have the Proton Pack box. I love how it looks like another prop, basically. I mean, yeah, it's cardboard, but it's essentially another prop. So, here's the back of the box. Property of Ghostbusters Incorporated. A little sticker inspected by W. Zeddemore. Very nice, very nice. The side, got the 2 in the box logo, the HasLab logo. Got a little handle that is not, it's just printed on. Other side is very much the same. We have mood slime coming through the box. It would be cool if it opened along there, if that's where they cut it. And I mean, this could have just been a piece that slid off, so wouldn't have taken any extra work or cardboard. But got a cool little evidence tag there. It says Judge Stephen Wexler, City of New York, the Ghostbusters, Thurgood Marshall Courthouse, Exhibit D. That is from Ghostbusters 2. Bottom, the caution tape continues down. We got more legalese, barcode. Despite this costing a butt ton of money, there are no batteries included, but I ran to Target earlier this morning and picked up some batteries. So fresh, never opened batteries. We got a little packing sticker peeling off there. That's fine. Top of the box. Got a handprint there. I don't know if it's supposed to be just someone's handprint in dust, or if it's a spectral handprint. Ooh, it's a ghost. Little note on there that says, "Please return all equipment to the storage room. This means you, Peter." Signed, Janine. And then, of course, the warning sticker: do not look directly into the trap. How do we get this open? Let's look at that sticker that was coming off, shall we? Because that looks like that's where it will open on the side. Did I push it down too hard and it won't peel back up? All right, I'll cut it. Okay. Like I said, the first time I've stood for a toy review. Ooh. Okay. Maybe don't work against gravity. Work smarter, not harder. Unlike Dr. Venkman, I do tuck my jumpsuit leg bottoms into the boots. These are cool. I don't know if I'll keep these, though. Definitely keeping this. All right. Nothing left inside. Well, didn't really give you a good enough look there, but nothing left inside. Hi, ho, ho, Homer. I had to duct tape the back of his head to the door because the combination of the Santa hat and the tinsel scarf was So the standee is supposed to fold backwards, but it kept making it fold forward. So, all right. So, which is which? It doesn't say. They both say the same thing. Okay, so a little two inner boxes, one on top of the other. They both have the two in the box HasLab logos. Nothing on the bottom. They look, nope, they're not identical. One is slightly taller than the other. So I'm assuming the taller of the two is the trap, shorter is the PKE. We'll go with the smaller first. And no offense to the trap, but I'm kind of more excited about this because it has the afterlife taser function, which when that happened in the movie, I thought that was just the coolest thing. Okay, so we got some egg crate protection here. Okay, we have the PKE meter. Cardboard, plastic bag, garbage. We have a little grate, and I think that's a stand arm. We got part of a stand there. We got a trap holster with male V-clip, C-clip, V-clip. We have the trap pedal. Put that off to the side. We have a leather strap with snaps on either end. That's the bag. We have a PKE holster. Doesn't smell like leather. I don't think it was ever supposed to be leather, but I'm just saying it does not smell like leather. Got more egg carton crate thing. Box is empty. Throw that over there. So the holster has some cardboard in it to keep it in shape. There's some cutouts to loop my belt through it. It's a little thinner than leather, but I mean, it feels pretty good. I like the stitching looks good. The snaps, or the snap and then the rivets look pretty decent. We'll see how well it holds up to convention wear and tear, but PKE has a little paper thingy. Hold it down. Put it on the belt. Slide it in. Put it over. Snap it on. All right. I did have a holster for the Maddie version, but it was just like a tool belt hammer holster. So I like that this is specifically made for the PKE. So we got the little trigger button there, battery compartment, buttons and switches and stuff. I am going to get the instruction book out because A, I like reading instructions to make sure I'm doing things right, and B, I like reading instructions to make sure I'm doing things right with expensive items. So get the little stand out. Try and get some light behind it so it's not blending in with my jumpsuit. Maybe the navy was a bad idea, sorry. So it's plastic. I didn't expect it to be anything other than plastic. Yeah, cool little No Ghost logo imprinted on there. Like how this has some like silverish painting, giving it some wear. Does it? Nope. Nope. That's just light. Okay, so it's molded to look like the help me out here. the welding made molded to look like welding line, and it was catching light. That's why I thought it. So it is pure black. There's no paint on it. Oh, cheap Hasbro. I don't care. Heck, I mean, I think the Proton Pack is too worn looking, and I've seen people make it look even more worn. And yeah, so it's... My stuff may get dusty, but I still like to keep good care of my equipment. So my stuff has not been sitting and seeing 40 years of use. So the strap does go to the trap holster. So it's got the same kind of like pleather on the front riveted, but it's very heavy because V-clip and big old aluminum plate on the back. I'm assuming it's aluminum. Having worked in custom building Ghostbusters equipment, aluminum is the preferred and popular metal to use in Ghostbuster props. So we'll take a look at that and the pedal more with the trap. Woo. Well, that was bad. I knocked my dry erase board down, and then it hit some bins that I was organizing with action figures, so everything spilled. Here's the flat goods bonuses and stuff. Oh, TENIME, this is why we can't have nice things. So, jeez. Can't believe that. Warnings and legal mumbo jumbo. Garbage. Warnings and legal mumbo jumbo. Garbage. Make sure it's not instructions. Nope. Alright, so we got a Ghostbusters engineering, looks like a key card. So it is thin plastic. The front is glossy, the back is matte. Little arrow, insert card into the card reader. You got a little magnetic strip on the back. Not actually magnetic, it's printed on, but if this were an actual key card, that would be the magnetic strip. Zetabor Industries Limited, New York City, USA. That's really cool, I like that. I'm saving that. I'm most excited about that. We got some bumper stickers. We got Camp Wakanda, Summer 1984, sponsored by Stay Puft Marshmallows. Ray's Occult Books. We got a sticker, World of the Psychic, Dr. Peter Venkman, studio audience, Tuesday, 5 p.m. at Channel 12, WKRR, Manhattan. And a sticker for Stay Puft Marshmallows. I don't know if these are legitimate bumper stickers. Even if they are, I still would not put them on my car just because I like keeping things like safe and like pristine. So even if they were water and sunproof, I still wouldn't use these. But if I find out that they are real bumper stickers, that they can hold up to weather, see if I can get an extra sheet off eBay and use those instead. So, we have the instructions, just like the Proton Pack, made up to look like blueprints. And then we have actual blueprints. Cool. The HasLab kind of the HasLab logos kind of ruin the like reality of the prop. But we got Egon's illegible chicken scratch around the diagrams. Egon signed it at the bottom. Is that 1985? 1982? Is that 1982? No. Holy cow. Dr. E. Spengler, June 1982. He was planning this 2 years before they started busting ghosts. The PKE I get because they have that at the library, but the trap, like, I feel like the trap was brand new at the hotel. Awesome. I like stuff like this. Like, while yes, you know, I get, you know, cosplay props to use in my cosplay, like I like things like this, or the bumper stickers, or the key card, or the last thing, because it makes the fantasy world feel more real. So like for Back to the Future, I have the sports almanac, and it comes in the 2015 bag with the, you know, the holographic receipt or whatever. I still need to get a copy of Ooh La La so I can put the slip cover on it. And these are I'm very, very excited about. These are Dr. Venkman. Well, actually, they're not Dr. Venkman's cards because I'll show you in a second. But these are the Psychic Zener cards. Wavy lines, circle, square, star, plus sign. We're back at the beginning. So the reason I say these aren't Peter's that he uses in the first movie, because these particular ones are branded for Ray's Occult Shop. So Ray didn't open his shop until the second movie. That's still really, like, I'm very, very excited to get these. So I've seen a bunch of different prop replicas of these in the past and never bit. And then when I saw that this was coming with them and that it had the Ray's Occult stuff on the back, made me really excited. So I'm very glad to have these. I'll have to get an electric shock board and play with my friends. So. Oh, freeps! Don't be chewing gum while you're guessing. All right. Instructions also looks like blueprints, but are thankfully legible step-by-steps on how to work everything. So, foist things foist. Is there? Yes, there is. Okay. I mean, this pretty self-explanatory. I just wanted to make sure I'm doing it right. So that plugs in, the little arm thing plugs in there, and then you can stick the PKE on it like that. It is leaning forward a little bit because the trigger is hitting it, so maybe if you turn it around, there we go. Not sure what this goes to yet. It's not going to fit. It's not going to fit that. So maybe this has something to do with the trap. So we'll put that off to the side. Well, this is super riveting. Oh, this goes on the inside of the trap. Yeah, okay. It didn't even show it. I just saw a picture in the diagram. All right, so batteries. Screwdriver. We need three AA's. Step 1, step 2. And then the 2 they drew on the inside of the battery compartment. So, it's being confusing, guys. Where's the perforated right. Okay. We need 3 of these. It said this needs 7 double A's. So, and then I just need double A's for other things in my apartment. I grabbed a 16 pack. They're on sale. On sale at Target. Not a sponsor. So we need 3 for the PK, 4 for the trap. 3, 4. Got my mini puffs nearby. Thought about bringing out the Manny Collector Ecto goggles, but I was not going to wear those on my head while doing this, and it's Mattel, so it's not really like, look at the comparator. Like, maybe if I had a Hasbro Ecto goggles, I could go, here's Hasbro, here's Mattel. But like, the Mattel goggles against the Hasbro everything else. The fun of watching someone screw and unscrew things. Here's my light glasses. Okay, so we got 2 going down. All right. This goes up. Having had the Mattel one for so long, I do like the size and sculpt on this better. Not that I knew it was going to be a different size. I mean, you got to imagine that they're both going to be comparable to the movies. And that battery popped down all the way. Alright, shaky hands. Woo, sorry if you need to blind you. Getting hot. My heat's off, there's a window open, but getting hot in here. Alright, so it is on. Turn it on. Okay. Whoop. Oh. So that's the on-off button. That button makes the arms move by themselves. Makes them move out. Oh. All the way. Oh, oh. Is there supposed to be sound? If not, that makes me a little bummed. Oh. So this was over here, and I moved it to the middle. No, it was in the middle. Now it's on the right. So that's sound. So middle is sound off. So left and right have sound, and also different animations. So red and yellow, sound off. Red and green, sound on. I'm not sure how loud that is if you can hear it. Oop, get a little louder. Oop, nope, sorry, that was the off button. Still learning. I will say I do miss the beeping of the Mattel. I also just noticed that the ends of the arms have little, like, spikes on them. Come on. Probably for the taser. There we go. Whoop, whoop, stop moving, stop moving. Okay. All right. Then taser mode. Flip the trigger switch up. Flip that in. Okay, that's awesome. That's cool. Taser mode. That's awesome. So all the buttons down here do the same, just they have the same, you see the screen is different. And I like how like the silver paint on the inside kind of makes it, I don't know, for me it kind of makes it look like the electricity is like arcing. That's, I know that's not actually happening, but like seeing this light bounce off the silver paint on the inside of the arms. That's so cool. All right, then taser mode off. Okay, so this is like a spring loaded, so it doesn't stay up. So taser mode, just make sure it's down and then close that, and then it says manually move one arm at a time, stop at 90 degrees, arm will reset. 90 degrees here. Oh, there we go. So this joint here, gotta make sure that goes in, and then it'll catch. Oh. Excuse me. Nope, stop it. There we go. Okay. Are we gonna stay or? I got that from pushing that. That's awesome. All right. So what is the? So there's 3. So I turned it all the way to the double lines, and it looks like it came at the single line. On, EMF off. Oh. Middle is EMF. Okay, so, no? I'm trying to figure out how that's different than the double lines. This is the single line. Ooh. And then just turn it off. And then running double lines. So this increases the, on the double lines, this button over here increases the arm height and signal intensity. That brings it back down, so that puts it up and that brings it back down. And then this is still on double lines. So that button just makes the arms move by themselves, which is definitely cool. That was probably as good as the Mattel one was. That was probably my biggest complaint, is that the arm movements were, you could do it, but it was all manual. And so if anyone saw you like fiddling with all the buttons on the handle, it didn't look as authentic. Whereas this is like, you know, it's you know, they're moving by themselves. It's like, oh, there's a ghost in here. Better not be. I smudged this place before I moved in. Right, that's awesome. Flip that back. Actually, let's maybe flip the trigger up. Okay. Just hope it doesn't fall forward. All right. Next, trap. More egg carton. We got the pedal cable. Whoa, that's real metal. I'm not used to that. I'm used to the flimsy, flimsy soft plastic of the Mattel trap. Oh, that's cool. The little rubber. It's probably just for shipping, but like, heck, I'll keep that just to keep the cable wrapped appropriately for my own storage. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Bustin' makes me feel good. Yes, that was off key on purpose because I don't want to get copyright struck for singing a line in a song. The cable is a lot thinner and softer and more pliable. Just feels like, you know, doing trivia and karaoke work and handling real like XLR cables. This feels like a real cable as opposed to the plastic toy hose that the Mattel one had. So, and then like I said, these ends are real metal. It actually looks like XLR posts in there. I'm wondering if that's how it makes the connection or not. I would assume not, because I've never bought any XLRs, but I wouldn't think that that's something that would come with a toy. So the pedal, little wear and tear, little sticker on the side there. I really like this more than the Mattel one. Just it looks more like an authentic piece of equipment, and again, not less like a toy. I'm sure someone, you know, it's not movie accurate because it doesn't look like this, that, or the other, or whatever. But I don't know. Having owned the previous mass market version of this item, it looks more legit. Ribbon cable, a little stiff, but it feels more like an actual ribbon cable than the Mattel one. The Mattel one was just a hard plastic piece sculpted in the shape of ribbon cable. These are actual zip ties. That's cool. Like they're actual zip ties that were pulled tight and trimmed. This looks like a computer component, having just helped Threeps build my PC. That looks like an XLR input. The bellows is like rubber. Again, unlike the plastic of Mattel's. Like the wires. I'm sure this is not real, but you know, I'm sure plenty of people are like, I'm gonna take off these fake ones and put the real stuff on, just like they did with the Proton Pack, but it's like, I never needed to do that, so. Little rubbery grips on the bottom, that's cool. Got a little screw hole, which the PKE has as well, underneath the on-off switch. So, I'm not entirely sure what it's there for. Maybe, I don't know if it's film accurate or if it has a function toy-wise or not. You call yourself a fan and you don't know why there's a screw hole in the bottom. When Threeps and I built my my scratch build Proton Pack, I very, very quickly learned all of the names and have subsequently forgotten all of them. So I remember like end filter, bumper, cyclotron, power cell, ion arm, not boom tube. Boom tube is from the DC Comics. We got a stand, or like a little charging ramp for the trap. Got some cool little metal spring-loaded bumpers here. Got some tracks with some indents for the wheels. A little piece here that this is plastic, but it's like mimicking the V-clip. So lets you clip it onto the stand. We got some patches. One of my favorite things about this is just because I wanted to like start customizing it. Caring less about like, ooh, I turned the music off. Caring less about screen accuracy, more about personalization. Like, this is my suit because there is no TENIME in the movies. You know, they wear solid black t-shirts underneath. They wear their business pants underneath their jumpsuits. And there are some people that I know who are so dedicated to this that they do that. I love you, Steve. I still think you're insane for wearing pants under the jumpsuit. I don't know how you do it. This is already too hot for me. I do wear shorts underneath, so I'm not like, you know, freeballing it. A nice no-ghost patch. Quality seems really good. I like it. We got a mini puffed. No mini puffed. Again, I like the quality of these. We have the new engineering from Frozen Empire. I know a lot of people were excited about these. Like, the threading is very soft. I like it. And like, I've handled and I've sewn some bad quality patches before. These seem like good quality. Like, it doesn't feel like it's going to unravel on me. And again, I've had patches where I'm like, this is not going to last. So, as you can see, I got the Holtzman's Nuclear Love. This is cool. I mean, I'm ambivalent about a billion-dollar corporation that doesn't give a crap about me and only sees me as a wallet. So I'm not all that, oh, this is cool, it says HasLab on it. What is cool is the fact that the circle is the caution tape and then there's green slime around it. Just the color with the green and the yellow looks really cool. I like that a lot. If someone made one of these with the caution tape with the green border running across, I might absolutely put that on. Heck, I might put it on this. Because, I mean, my TENIME logo is neon green, so it's like, if someone makes this, or if someone has already made it, please let me know in the comments below, where instead of the HasLab, it just continues the yellow and black striped caution tape, but still with the green ooze and like the green outline on the center slash. Please let me know. I will 100% buy one, and I will replace the GB2 with that. So make it happen. I don't need to say TENIME. This already says TENIME, so it's just if someone mass markets ones where instead it says HasLab, it's the caution tape. I'll buy one. Okay, we got the little capsules for the sides of the trap. The silver are GB2. The Maddie Collector ones were light gray, and they were more like hollow. I mean, these seem like they probably hollow as well, but like they were hollow, so you'd plug it onto something coming out. I actually kind of like this better, where it plugs in to the trap. However, like the Mattel one, I will be going with GB1, and not because it's the movie I like. In fact, my Scratch Built pack was more GB2 than GB1. It's just the subtle changes between the two are just my own personal aesthetic. So like there were things on the 2-pack that weren't on the 1-pack that I preferred. I liked how it looked better. So and then the GB1 capsules. Holy cow, this is heavy. This is way heavier than the Mattel. The GB1 capsules are red. I just like how the red looks on the silver as opposed to silver on silver. So, and then again, this is silver instead of gray. Feels like real metal. This thing is heavy as crap. Wow, okay. This feels like equipment. This does not feel like a toy. The Mattel one felt like a toy. I know a lot of like hardcore people are like, well, I won't use the Mattel because it is a toy. It was more affordable than building my own, and I didn't have to do anything, you know? I bought it and it was built. And like, I'm not against people who are like that. Do your own thing. Do what works for you. If buying pre-made works for you, buy pre-made. If building your own works for you, build your own. Like, I built my own pack. And I sold it when they announced this one. So, got some little, like, screw thingies. I want to say these go with the XLR, maybe now, because I'm not sure. We'll find out. Again, I don't have the Mattel to compare, and I haven't had it for a year, and wow, man, just it's nice seeing like this is all metal. Like, this is so heavy. And that's kind of a negative, because if I walk around with this on my belt, that is a lot more weight than I'm used to. As you can see, the V-clip works great. And then obviously you use the snap strap around just to secure it even more. Put it under the handle. I don't know how much running you'll do with this and a proton pack on your back, but that's pretty sturdy. Ooh. And I did include my PKE and trap holster with my Mattel ones that JR bought. So he got the appropriate holsters for those as well. So Mattel didn't make holsters, as I said. The PKE one was like a hammer holster, and then I just got a fan-made trap holster, which was well made, but it only came with one screw in the center and no other holes drilled for the V-clip. So after a while, the screw loosened and the V-clip started to spin. Definitely caused some structural issues. It did fall off a couple times. These wheels are metal, bro. No, are they? These wheels are metal, bro. Not black plastic, silver metal. The Mattel one didn't come with a V-clip. There was a fan-made one with it was attached to the battery compartment. And as sturdy as that was, I'm actually really, really glad that this is not attached to the battery compartment, because that just always made me feel nervous. This thing is hefty. Because the Mattel one, there was a button that you could remove the cartridge, and I know this cartridge comes out. Okay. These little knobs turn. Whoop. Okay, stops there. Click, click, click. Stops there. This. Click. Spin, click. Stop. Spin, click. Stop. Stop. Click. Oop. Okay, click. Click, click, click. And then this stops there. Ooh. And then click. And that's it. So click, click. I'll show you guys all the details. Focus. Focus. The worn label there is pretty cool. This spins freely and it sounds like it's like maybe has actual function. This seems like a real, I forget, I want to say it's called a resistor. Seems like a real one. The heat sink is likely not a real heat sink, but I mean, it feels metal, not plastic. So, oh, I wonder if, there we go. The button on the handle, pull it down, and the spring-loaded release. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. So it's sticking out. Here's the bed. The little like computer plug down there is how the electronics from the base work with the removable cartridge and makes it removable. There's the other end there. There's some batteries there, so maybe 2 in this and 2 in this. Little danger label over the speaker, which has a screw. Little fake vent there, that is plastic. Same on the other side. Okay. Step 1, take it out. Step 3. Step 1, hit the button. Step 2, pull it out. Step 3, unscrew the bottom of the... Ooh! Okay, so all the batteries sit in the cartridge, and through that connection, power anything that has to go on with this. Likely the trap and the hose that the cable that controls the opening and closing of the trap. So, got the batteries ready, got the screwdriver here. If you are new to my streams, when I stream from the iPad, because I'm not at a computer, all I can see is just my own camera feed. I can't see comments, but the comments should be turned on. Though YouTube is, when there have been comments during the live, YouTube for some reason hasn't been transferring them over to the upload. So, up, down, up, down. Make sure the batteries are seated. It had the issue with the PKE, like one of the batteries just wouldn't pop all the way in, so then I couldn't get the door closed. So I don't know that I'd call it a QC thing. I would just say, you know, when you're putting the batteries in, make sure that they're seated all the way in. That could be user error. Every smoke detector I've ever had, the batteries are impossible to remove. And like, I'm always afraid of like sticking like a flathead in there to pop them out. It's like, I don't want to get like electrocuted or something. I don't know how that would work. I don't know if it would work, but like putting a flathead in against the non-spring side of the battery to push it against the spring to pop it out just makes me nervous. So, all right. This is in. Oh, I don't know. The inside of it lit up. Okay, so these are caps for when you're not using the cable. So these just screw on. So these are just plastic, they're not metal. Doesn't really. Do they screw on or do they just pop on? I don't know. It keeps turning and doesn't feel like it's all that stable, but I guess it's to make it look like the cable without the cable attached, just in case like you were to, actually that end is a little flexy and I like that because that softness just definitely makes it feel like a safety cap. So it's like, it has the look, sorry, I realize it's off camera. Like it has the look of the XLR. I'm just gonna call it XLR because that, like it has the look of the XLR, but isn't actual hardware. So you don't have to worry about, oh no, I bumped into something and I broke the actual electronics. You can just have these on the trap, and so that I didn't even screw on, that I just popped on. This just pops over the tread, so then probably, yeah, okay. So, yeah, these are like, pulling it on and off there, the whole thing feels kind of rubbery, which I like. Yeah, see, look at that. That's cool. So, I like that, because it's, like I said, it helps keep the illusion that it's a piece of equipment, but because it's rubber, you don't have to worry about breaking anything. If you bump this, it's just gonna pop off. You're not damaging the threads, you're not damaging electronics. With the connections there, if you bump that, if one of those pins breaks off, it's broken. I'll ask Tim if he can repair XLRs, but I'm pretty sure that if you break a pin off, that's it, it's done, and you just got to get a new one. So you don't want that happening with the actual items. So these little rubber fake screw caps I like a lot. So good thinking, whoever came up with that. Let's wheel it up the ramp. Trying to hit the V-clip. So just make sure that the wheels are on the tracks, and just rolling forward will hook the V-clip on. So this won't hold weight because this whole thing's plastic and that V-clip is plastic, but this isn't meant to dangle from your belt. This is meant to sit in a display. Move the camera down a bit. Proton pack came with a stand too, so I don't have an Alice pack for that yet. I need to get one so I can wear it. That's not why I'm not wearing it, even if I have the full Alice. I'm not sitting on the couch in full pack. That's cool. So these little bumpers with the springs, like I can still move them, so like they're not really interacting with this because the V-clip keeps it from going all the way into them. I just think it's a cool touch. So, and given that they're working as opposed to, you know, being sculpted plastic sitting there, it just feels better. So, you're not gonna like this because this is just flimsy plastic, but this is painted to look worn. That's cool. I like it. I like the stands. That way when I'm not wearing them, I can actually display them instead of putting them in storage like I did with my Mattel and scratch built pack. So, okay. Motor control. That's what this thing is. So, that's, what is that? Like volume up and volume down. So just the volume up. Bar LED animations is this one. That is trap effects mode. Or wait, so this is bar LED animations. The bottom one, counterclockwise, is trap effects mode. They're both counterclockwise. No, sorry, clockwise. I'm holding it like upside down and then I'm like reading it right side up. So clockwise is trap effects mode. Counterclockwise is ghost effects mode. Silver and red rods feature different ghost sounds. Okay. Okay. They just pull off. Snap on. Select ghost sound is this mother. Service mode. There's a button under the handle. Come on. I'm working backwards here. See the button under there? So button under the handle. Service mode. Press for service mode. Press twice for pedal function. Long press for spooky mode. Power off on to reset. So motor on is the silver toggle flick back. You see that bar graph? Motor off is just back where the position it was in. Or that, oh, that's just off. That's off. Off, off. Motor off is pushing it forward. Press pedal to open and close trap. Okay, so turning it off. Motor on. Line up the... Oh! I looked at the trap, Ray. So that's service mode. So I inserted the... Oh, look at the trap! I inserted that little plastic grate. Be careful with the doors, because that was a known problem with the Matty ones. That's awesome. Like, they didn't have to put that in there. Okay, put the grate back on. There's a little... This just sits at the top. A little lip. Okay. So, press twice pedal function. So that has a notch at the top. So you really can't put it in incorrectly because there's a notch at the top of the female end. So pull the screw ring back, plug it in, screw it on to secure. Same thing here. There's a notch, 3 pins. There's a notch, 3 holes. Screw ring back, plug it in. Screw to secure. Push the pedal. That was the long press. So, 1, 2. I'm not sure if you could hear that with the music. Okay. Off. Okay. One, 2. All right, what am I doing wrong here? Oh. I don't have to step on this. Okay. 1, 2. The bar graph is moving, but I don't know what else. So maybe 1, 2. Okay. Press pedal to open and close strap. That's all it says. Select ghost sound. That's awesome. terror dog. Okay. I'm going all the way around. That's creepy. Mini Puffs. So that's Mini Puffed if Noon is Mini Puffs if you want. I think this was Slimer. Oh, and then remember these things say different ghost sounds. Ooh. Okay, so Noon with 2 reds is not Mini Puffs. That's where Mini Puffs is, okay. That's the terror dog. That's 6 o'clock. No, 5 o'clock? That's 5 o'clock. Or is that 8 o'clock? I don't know. It's 7 o'clock, sorry. Slimer again. Okay, not like that. Then ghost effects mode is the bottom counterclockwise. There we go. Don't look at the trap. Don't look at the trap. I looked at the trap, Ray. All right. Pedal works. I just had the wrong setting. So that's motor. Off. Motor off. So no rumbly tumbly. So if you don't like the motor sound, because it didn't really seem to do much, like the table vibrated a little bit, but it wasn't all that noticeable. Trap effects mode is clockwise. Ooh! Different lights. That's cool. You saw me hit the pep. Oh! There's a ghost in there. That's awesome. Okay, so then what was the other one? Uh-oh. Quiet Slimer. Bar LED animations is the top one. Uh-oh, did I just let him go? Because there's no light. Ooh, I like that bar graph, though. There's the lights. I do like it without the motor. I'm not sure what the motor is supposed to do. But it just makes more noise, and that's cool. So, and then this one over here is the motor control. So it's like clockwise is plus sign, counterclockwise is negative sign. So let's just turn that. There we go. All right, well, I'm happy. So I think these are really awesome. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you got one as well. That's just it's a taser for ghosts, man. Come on. So yeah, so I'm very happy. I think these are both awesome. Worth the wait, worth the money. Did you get in on the Plasma Series action figure Ecto 1? Let me know that in the comments. Let me know if you got the 2 in the box. Let me know if you got the pack, the wand. Let me know if you dress up. Let me know what division you're in. Shout out to all my Windy City Ghostbusters. Sorry. I'm usually much more talkative during these, but it's when I go on rambles about action figures and stuff. It's just ADHD, pretty lights and sounds. Again, probably my biggest complaint is the lack of the beep. I watch the first movie frequently, like at least once or twice a year, if not more. I don't remember if this is the more movie faithful sounds. I want to say this is, and that the beeps from the Mattel was a complaint from people that it wasn't. I don't know, just the beeps to me made it sound more like, you know, I'm tracking something, and then as the beeps get faster, what I'm tracking is getting closer. So, but Mattel also didn't have the lights on the arms, and definitely could not do that. So, I mean, granted, the Mattel was made before Afterlife came out, but so yeah. So let me know what your favorite Ghostbuster movie is. Do you like the new movies? I like the new movies. Afterlife to me felt very much like it suffered from sequelitis. That was just kind of like repeating this, like, and not just sequelitis, but like requelitis, because it was very Force Awakens. It was just telling the same story of the first movie, just with a different cast, with some legacy people thrown in to, you know, make you feel like you weren't betraying the original. And I love Force Awakens. I liked Afterlife just fine. And I know that it sounds way more negative than I mean it to be. I really, really like Frozen Empire. Like, I really do. Probably my only complaint about Frozen Empire is that the villain, oh shoot, what's his name? Garrock? No, maybe. His silhouette is incredible, but the details on the silhouette are very minimal and not very creative. Just very generic, ooh, scary monster, you know, but like very limited amount of detail. Not that I needed some crazy detail. It's just, you know, great silhouette, bad filling in of the silhouette. Otherwise, I love Frozen Empire. I would definitely say that would. Would I say second? Would I say it's second? Would I say Frozen Empire is second? Obviously, the original is my favorite. I love 2. I don't know, you know, I don't know why anyone has a problem with 2. It does suffer from sequelitis, but I feel like there's enough different in there that it doesn't suffer from sequelitis as much as other sequels do. And then I am obviously a fan of 2016. My biggest complaint with 2016 is that they didn't try and fit it in the same universe, because at the end of the first one, Venkman talks about franchising and everything, and it's like, there's your in, like, you know, here's a franchise, put it in a different city, have it be the same 4 actresses. Heck, I went to that movie not liking Melissa McCarthy, and she might be my favorite character. Well, Holtzman's my favorite character in the movie, but Abby's a close second. So, and I also really liked Patty just having knowledge about the city, like, you know. It was a cool way to not do any like negative racial stereotypes with her, because I've seen her like on SNL like acting some of those stereotypes, and it was refreshing to see that she was just a better, more established character that way. So Wholesome is my favorite. Yeah, and then again, so this is not a ranking video. I'll do a ranking video at some point. But yeah, so kind of just extending time here. Let me know what you thought. Hopefully you liked the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't subscribe, please subscribe. Leave some comments. Tell me, you know, were you excited about this? Were you not? Have you built your own either? I know that the PKEs are harder to build, especially since it was made out of an old shoe polisher, and that those are harder to come by. And then especially working the electronics for arms and lights and stuff like that. But I know that traps are probably one of the more popular builds along with the packs and wands. So yeah, let me know what equipment do you have? What equipment do you want to see? Do you want to see any real Ghostbusters equipment? I wouldn't mind having a solid blue pack with a solid blue trap. I never really liked the RGB PKE design, but love the trap, love the pack. Do you want more figures from them? It was kind of a bummer that the line was kind of dead for a while, and then it just came back with, hey, here's an Ecto with some new figures that you can only get with the Ecto. I know Freeps is upset about, you know, well, you don't have to spend $400 to get the Library Ghost and Slimer. So, also, if you have a PulseCon exclusive Lewis Tully that you want to get rid of, but you want to keep the Terror Dog, please find me on social media and send me a DM, because I don't have that Lewis because I didn't want the dog and I couldn't afford the 2-pack just to get Lewis. I use the Diamond Select Terror Dogs with my Plasma series. So yeah, so again, I'm just rambling now. Like, share, comment, subscribe, the usual annoying YouTuber things. They all say that. I'm not going to call myself a YouTuber until I get more than 100 subscribers and start getting, you know, monetized. But they say that because the algorithm listens for it in the audio. But there are some videos where there is no talking whatsoever, but there's a card that says it. So maybe the algorithm's looking for those words, whether it's on screen or in the audio, and it doesn't penalize the channel, but by limiting the reach of the video, it's basically penalizing the channel. So that's why they all say the annoying things over and over again. At least I wait till the end of my videos. You know, you open up a video and they're like, "Welcome to the video. If you like this, subscribe." It's like, video hasn't even started yet, bro. How do I know if I like you enough to subscribe? So, yeah. Thank you for watching. I actually saw quite a few of you on here, so thanks. I really very much appreciate it. Take a look around my channel, see if you like any other videos. If you want to send me some trivia suggestions, check the community tab. I made a post about the Tolkien trivia. You can put comments there. I'm going to make a post about the Ninja Turtle trivia in January. You can leave comments on that. Ghostbusters trivia would be awesome. Watch my other trivias. We got MCU, Scream, and Tolkien movie, which we just did last week. Yeah, well, last Friday. 3 days ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Today's Monday, Sunday, Saturday, 3 days. So yeah, I'm just making it unnecessarily long now. Just ramble. Thanks, guys. I really, really very much appreciate all of you. So stay safe, and TTFN. Ta-ta for now.